Bradley International Airport is dealing with some major losses right now because of the pandemic. Passenger traffic is down more than 80%. Their revenue is $10 million below budget. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Sharon Johnson is live right now. She is at the airport with the details on how they want some help from the state. Sharon?
Well, Mark, it's 11 o'clock at night, so of course this TSA line is empty, but the airport's executive director says it's probably going to look a lot like this holiday weekend. That's because of that travel advisory, but now the airport is asking the state, for some leeway.
It's a bummer because we were coming out for 1 week, and so because of the quarantine, we had to pretty much rearrange our life.
Sue and Dave Hopp are flying from Minnesota to visit their daughter. They'll be quarantining at her home for their entire 2-week visit because of the travel advisory.
But it's totally worth it to visit family.
Passenger traffic at Bradley is down more than 80% after it slightly increased in May and June. Executive Director Kevin Dillon says they're concerned airlines will scale back even more because of the advisory.
They've pulled flights out of Bradley, so there's not as many seats coming in and out of the airport.
And now the Connecticut Airport Authority is asking the state to meet them in the middle.
We'd like to think that if we can test passengers when they deplane, and if people can present a negative COVID test, they should be able to avoid the quarantine.
Travelers we spoke with say they like this idea more than quarantining for 14 days.
I would have liked it if we could have just taken the test within 72 hours, tested negative, and not have to quarantine.
If they could be administering rapid tests like immediately when people are getting off from their planes on their arrivals, I think that it just makes sense.
Dillon says he's proposed the idea already, but there's been no traction.
Simply give us a testing option to try to manage the risk.
And right now, Southwest is only flying to Baltimore and Chicago. And Dillon says he's concerned that JetBlue is going to pull services completely because they're only flying to Florida and Puerto Rico, both on the travel advisory list. Reporting live at Bradley, Sharon Johnson, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.